Alright, today we have all of the Hot Wheels that I've ordered off of the internet. Mostly overpaid on eBay. It's hard to find these old cars. But what I'm trying to do is put together my old childhood collection, which is much smaller than this room here that I've amassed over the years of collecting Hot Wheels. But when I sat down and started actually thinking about what I have and what I used to have, I realized there's a lot of cars that were missing. So I went online and started ordering every car that I could remember that I had. So today we're going to do an unboxing, and the cars that I already currently have that I did have in my collection are kind of sitting out here on my table. So we'll look at those real quick, and then we're going to unbox the rest of these cars and see what came in today. So these are the cars that I have currently. And then we've got some in the package here too that will need to be opened. But before we get into those, go ahead and set the camera up, and we're going to prop it on something bigger than a Ferrari. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's just drive all these back a little bit. Burp, 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 burp. Okay. Ooh, these look like the Corvette. Yeah, there's one. And the purple one is actually the one that we had. And then the variant color of the yellow. And I'd almost forgotten that we even had these. But we did, and there they are. So we'll get those over here for the collection. And I don't normally put videos on anything. So here's the next one. What the hell is this? This is like a sock. It's a little faded on the, that's kind of weird how the colors are different. Very nice. Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay. Next car. Let's see what this thing is. It's a bag within a bag. I hate when people ship like this. This is probably the red line too. Let's ship the most expensive car in a little bubble bag. What a dipshit. Not one I had when I was a kid, but I'll have to get the red line tool and align that. Fix its wheel a little bit. Oh, the window's got a crack in it. This is one that I needed to complete my collection of the original Redline Club cars. So let's take that over to the Redline case. And you'll notice the cars that I've currently got are number 3. And so now we have the Cuda, which is also number 3. And we're in my collection room, which is very full at the moment. Even the drawers that we have here, full of old blue cards, and then they go down from there. And then we've got a wall over here just packed with tons of Hot Wheels. Lots of die cast. Not only Hot Wheels, but we've also got Matchbox and some other odd brands. And hopefully, this is my very first video, so I'm sure it's gonna suck, but after I get a few videos, then hopefully we'll be able to start doing maybe some reviews and stuff, because I really would like to share my collection with people. I know I enjoy watching videos and seeing people's collections, so I'm sure other people probably feel the same. Alright. We got one more car. Throw that down. Let's see what we've got here. Looks like we've got, this is going to be the Lamborghini. And this is a car that I actually had in my collection. And I've got currently one of these, but it is in such horrible shape that I had to re-acquire one in a little better shape. And this one here is pretty minty, except for the axle looks like it looks like somebody stepped on it if you look at the back wheels. Alright, so we've got 4 cars for the collection. We've got a big package here. I'm not sure what that is, but let's go ahead and see if we can get that open. Alright, we got the first bag open. We got a second bag. This is, I need to get inside the second bag we have a box. Get rid of all that. Inside the box we have a sponge and some bubble wrap, it looks like. A piece of insulation, awkward. And then we have a car, and the car is in a baggie. Good Lord. So we've got the Nissan Hardbody with the construction wheels, the pink interior. We do have, so we have this guy in the collection that's open, and that's the only open one. And then we've got a few other variations of the same vehicle that are in the collection that are in the blue card drawer, but none of them are the right one. This is the one that I needed. And The card seems like it's in okay shape, but I think we're still going to open this guy. So for now, we'll just sit it over there in our pile of cars. And I found a book on Hot Wheels that looked pretty cool, and I thought it would be cool to look through. It's an old collector's book, and it was like $5. It was super cheap. So I thought, why not? Has all the old cars, starts at 68, 69. Yeah, it's very cool. So it should go up into, so it covers all of our red lines. And it looks like it goes to, let's see, there's 82. I believe it goes all the way up into 89. Yeah, 89. So all of the cars that would have been in my childhood collection should be in this book. So I can look through here and see what else am I missing, what do I need, what do I have. And then there's some that just need to be like we got this guy here. Looks like a different color purple in the book. I don't think it is, but I'm not 100% on that. We do have the ambulance there. We got the school bus. The Ferraris in there. Like just a lot of the cars that are on the table here are in this book. So that'll give me something to look through to refresh my memory, because we don't have any of those cars at all. Neither me nor my little brother, that we used to have, because they were given away. Wasn't long after I moved out, right out of high school, moved out of my folks' house, moved to the next town over, and I saw a little kid that was playing with like a wooden blocks. So I decided to give him my Hot Wheel collection. So I asked his mom. She said, yeah, that would be great. So I gave him my childhood collection, and years later, I wouldn't say I regret that I gave it away, but I wish I knew what they were, because I'm sure that made a huge difference for that kid. So here's the Thunder Roller. This one's got the lines in the roof, which is the one I had when I was a kid. It's in really nice shape. I found it loose on eBay. I paid $10 for it, which is a good price. This is the one that's in my collection. You can see the roof is smooth on that version, so we had to get the correct one. Got another one in the collection here that's also got a smooth roof, but it's kind of a little bit beat up there in the front end. So now we got the good proper truck. Next box is going to be a pretty heavy one. I'm pretty sure we're going to be looking at the Exxon cars from Days of Thunder, the Cole Trickle set. I'm assuming that's what's in this box, because I bought the entire set. Yes, I bought the entire set, and it came all in their packages. These will all also be openers. We'll get those out and we'll see what they look like. I'm sure I'm going to have to edit this video, because a lot of the time here, this is going to be me fumbling around trying to make the very first video and not knowing what the hell I'm doing. I forgot how heavy these cars are. Super heavy. Wow. These bring back memories. Holy cow. And they got the rubber tires. Bring you guys in. Closer look at them. This one here's got a bent card. It's the only one that didn't have a decent card. The mellow yellow car. City Chevrolet. I'm super shaky, as I always am. I'm probably fucking dying and just don't know it. Yeah, that's a nice one. This is one here that we played with a lot. The bright colors on it just, I don't know, was always attractive to play with. And this one too also made it out. Every time we took the case out, some cars were a lot more well played with than others, and those were two of the ones that got a lot of time in the dirt. So they were two of the rougher cars that we had in the collection. Alright, let's set those to the side. Down left, only the 2 more boxes here. And in the next few days, we should have about another 10 boxes showing up. So hopefully I can make a part 2 video. And we will have the full collection at that point. Now this one's... we got a lot of peanuts in the package. I hate peanuts. Move these out of the way. Quite a pile of garbage on the floor now. Alright, so this is the Volkswagen Bug. It looks like, I believe in the video the blister was, yeah, it's pretty yellowed. So this seemed like a good one to be an opener, because we're wanting the car anyway. And that blister on this one is so yellowed that it's not even, like, I don't know, it's not worth keeping in the package if you ask me. What year was this one? 1990, copyright on the back. So I believe that means this one came out probably in 91. But yeah, we used to play with that one quite a bit. So we'll set that over here in our pile of cars to be opened. And the last box we have, let's see, a lot of tape on this one. Alright, so it's a double box here, had a lid, garbage. Looks like a custom box too, it's all hot glued together. Alright. I really need like a higher prop, maybe like that. I have no idea what car this is. And some of the cars that I did order, I forgot even that I had ordered them. So, this will be a surprise together. Miles and, oh yes. The blown Camaro Z28. They say Z, I say Z. But, guess it depends on if you're in Canada or not. This car here came and had the teal with the blue kind of tampos on the side and the purple. And I honestly can't remember if we had blue or purple. Oh well. Those wheels are beautiful. It rolls like butter. A lot of teal cars from back in the old collection. We had, that was kind of a common paint theme back then, was that same teal color. So we had like all of these guys. Oh man. Yes, these boxes are all full underneath the table as well. We've got both sides are full. The tubs, the bins, all of those are full of loose cars. And then we've got some more storage back here. As I trip over everything in these bins, these are all just crammed full of cars as well. And so are all of the old collector cases that we have here, which are kind of tucked up underneath there. Those are full. And then of course we've got this display over here. Instead of displaying them sideways, they're just kind of cram-packed. About as tight as you could get them. Just for maximum storage. Yeah. So, I guess that'll be the end of my first video. It'll be 21 minutes long, but I'm going to go ahead and make a YouTube channel. I'm going to post this video, and then I'm going to clean up this giant mess that we have here. And then next time, when we do the video, we'll maybe start looking at some of the other cars in the collection. I did open Cracked 3 the other day. One of them was the T-Bucket, which was pretty beat up, missing its windshield. So we popped one of those open and got a fresh, clean one. So that one can go in the, I don't know, in the giveaway bucket for neighborhood kids or something. And then the Cadillac, I believe, is one that we just opened. Yes, this Cadillac, the 59. We've got several of those in the collection on the wall, but not the correct year. So we've got several of them right there, but none of them were the white one, which is the one that we need. And going through the Hot Wheels Blue Cards drawer, I realized I had 3 of them, and they were all the same. So we opened one. We may need to open a Ferrari as well. The Ferrari that we have in the collections, it's not horrible, but it does have some chips and it's kind of beat up a little bit. Windows really yellowed, where these ones have nice clean clear windows. So that would be, that's a possibility. A lot of doubles, triples. We may need to open one of the mini trucks also, because this guy here that we found probably at a Walmart, or not a Walmart, Goodwill or something, in their little junk bin. But the window's kind of bent back, you can see, and it seems like it's, yeah, it's kind of about ready to snap off, it feels like, and it's pretty yellowed. Other than that, though, the truck is in pretty decent shape, so. But we want to make sure our collection isn't falling apart. So one of those may be on the hit list to open as well. All right. And as far as this guy goes, we got one open there with the five dot, whatever you want to call it. We've got one here that has the 5 dot. And then I remember distinctly the one that we had in the collection was one of these at the Ultra Hots, and we've got 2 of those. So maybe we'll crack one of those open. So we're going to definitely have an opening video where we'll have an opening video where we just kind of go through and open whatever we find that we think we need in the collection that needs to look better than some of the ones that we've got out here on the table. Those will definitely get opened. I know there's a few of these McDonald's cars that were, I believe, California Customs. This guy here, it's kind of got some little fine scratches on the windows, but other than that, the paint job on this one's really pretty nice. Let me turn the camera. And the other one is this orange one. And there's quite a few of these that are loose already in the collection, because usually you find them loose. I believe they came in little baggies. This one here's got a little more playware. This one here actually doesn't look like it's been played with at all. I think the scratches and stuff that are in the window are just from being stored and tossed around, probably. There's a few little chips on the wing, on the back corner, but really, like, the tampos are all clean. I think that's plenty good enough for the collection. Plus this guy here, I believe he was another one. And as I step on all of them, I believe we had those two guys. I think they were part of that collection. I believe that was part of the collection, those Corvettes. I'm sure we've got several others. Maybe that Corvette back there, I'm not positive. But I believe this 55 was one of them. I think we may have, I guess we don't. I know we did have a couple 55s in the collection, and I don't remember exactly which ones they were. Which hopefully this book here will help us determine what we still need to order. One of the ones that I found that took me a while to remember what brand it even was this little Porsche. And I just remember playing with it when I was a kid, and I remember it was this brilliant, beautiful blue. Like when the sunshine hits it, it's just like such a beautiful pearl paint job. And I couldn't remember. It turned out it was a Matchbox. So it was one of the world class. And here's the box that it came in. And I just cut the top there so I could remove the car. And it shows you some of the other cars. I know we had the Porsche, and I think we had a Ferrari. I'm not 100% positive if this was the Ferrari that we had or not. It's one that I had in the collection, and it looks familiar. But like I said, I gave that whole collection away to a kid when I was still like 17. So I will never know exactly 100% what all we had in our collection, but I figured from the best of my ability, using my memory to try to think of what we did have, I'll try to put that collection back together for that way when I'm going senile at my older age, I'll at least still be able to look back at my somewhat correct and accurate childhood collection. Some of the cars 100% I know what they are, and some of them are just like the more obscure cars that you're like this one. Like, did I have this car? I don't know. It's possible. I mean, we had a lot of stupid cars. We are waiting for a couple limos to show up. They didn't show up today, so maybe he'll be back with those. I believe the tracking said they were supposed to be here today. The one I'm after, this one I restored because it was pretty beat up. It was the right limo. It was the gray one. They're actually put together from the factory with a screw, so it was easy to pull it apart, clean it up, give it a paint job. But this one here we called the drug dealer. That's what the drug dealer drove when we were playing when we were kids. So anyhow, I got the correct one in nice clean condition of that coming. We did order the Kidco Key Car D18 demo, which was kind of a crack-up car. When you put the key in the back and launch it, it would crash and the hood would fly off. Most of them that you find look like this and pretty beat up. So to find one that had this piece was super cool. And to find one that had that piece as well as the key that goes with it was even crazier. So I couldn't leave that one behind. I had to pick it up. We only had a couple key cars in the collection when we were little. We had the Blue Chief and the D18. We've got a few more Kidco key cars in the wall over there, but most of them aren't in amazing shape. Alright, we're going to end this video. It's 30 minutes long and it probably sucks. Right here's one of the places from Colorado, Mile High Cars, where we've ordered a few, or Mile High Campers, where we ordered a few cars from. Yeah, they were good. All right, the end. I'll see you hopefully next time.